Hello everyone, my name is Critta. Welcome to LQ's Creations. This is my very first video. This has been a long time in the makes and in the coming, and me finally just getting out of the way and saying, you know what? Turn on the camera, let's have some fun, and let's just get crafting and just let it go and be creative. So I was very fortunate to be chosen as one of the people to be on Crafty Critta's design team. So I do hope to create some beautiful creations with the beautiful foiling and papers and things like that, and I know we'll have some fun, and we'll both all be learning along the way as we get going on this beautiful journey that has been long in the making, but it's finally here. Okay, so what I wanted to mention in this section is that Crafty Critta is having a sweepstakes that's going on till the end of November 28th that you can enter to win a free Best Mate machine. All you have to do is go over to their Facebook page or their Instagram page and just put your entry in to win. You can win a machine or you can win a gift voucher. Okay, so what we have, let's open up the box that I got sent, was we've got one of their beautiful rolls of toner foil. This one's called Galaxy Rainbow, and the colors, as you can see, are just gorgeous with plenty of just rainbow colors, and just looks like just streaks of light and color just going through there. So this is going to be really fun to create some projects with. And the next toner foil that we got, this one is blues and greens. Oh, I'm sorry. And the title is called Summer Breeze, which I can see why, with just those beautiful greens, blues, gold, and silver in there. This is going to be a really fun one to play with and make some cards. Next, we have the toner sheet, and this one's called Ombre Multi-Toner Sheets. So as you can see how the different ombre colors just kind of blend and go well together. This is going to be fun to play with as well. Next, we have, this one's called Rainbow Squares. As you can see, just a square of colors bursting by the seams. That's going to be fun to play with as well. Next, we have, this one's called Color Reflection. So this one's going to be nice, but it's got looks like a center point, and then the colors just kind of burst out from there. So that's going to be really fun to create something and just play with and have a good time. Next, these are toner sheets, but what's nice about these is this is what you would use the toner foil on to give you some different backgrounds for cards and creating, or cards is one. Hey, they still could be used on a scrapbook page or just in any way that you can think of to create something. This one's got more of like it's butterflies, so it's called Summertime. So it's got that summertime effect. It's got like just a kaleidoscope of butterflies in there. This one looks like, oh, it's got this one has butterflies and looks like sunglasses in it. And so this is going to be really fun to play with as well, and see how the colors come out foiled on there, and just I'll be able to use them for something. Next, we have, this is another toner sheet, and this one's called Hard Work. So this is like for work, but to me it feels like it's got like a guy's theme to it. So if you can see, it's got like, looks like the dumpster trucks and things. It's got tools in there and the clock gears and things like that. So this can be used for like a masculine card or even just a young kid's card, but it can be used for any occasion. So this one's really going to be fun to play with and just create some good stuff with. And next we have, these are sentiments. So this one's called Hello Sentiment Pack. So it's got hello in there of all different shapes and sizes and fonts to create stuff. But it's also got some nice sentiments in there. It's got like the word you, looks like the word there. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read that small. Oh, one says you rock. So yeah, this will be fun to use to create words and things, and using the beautiful toner foil on this and see what we come up with that. Very creative and just exciting. Yay! Next we have some gold, metallic gold toner sheets. This one's going to be fun to create as well, things on and use for different things. So I'll have some fun with all of this. And last but not least, we have what Crafty Critter is known for, which is the white toner sheet. So this is going to be fun to be able to use this to create things and come up with and just have a good time with that. So I just wanted to do a little bit of the unboxing just so you could see what goodies I got, and we'll get going here and get crafting. Also too, I wanted to mention in here, I did for the first time got a toner fusing foiling machine. So this one happens to be by Gina K Designs, and it's new out on the market. And learning from one of my other team partners, Nancy, I know I've got a lot to learn, but she gives you some good instructions. So I've got to grab a few things, and I'll be right back, and we'll get going on trying to make something here. Okay, so while off camera, I went through and chose some of the toner sheets that I want to use to try the foiling sheets on. So from the hard work pack, I ended up choosing the tulle background. That will cut it down because the sheets are 8.5, I believe, by 5.5 long. So you can cut it down the center, and it makes 2 A2 size cards. So on one side, I'm going to use the Summer Breeze, and on the other side, I'm going to use the Galaxy Rainbow, so that we get to see how the image is going to come out. So we'll have two basically backgrounds from one sheet. Then I also ended up choosing just a row of the hellos that I thought I would choose. So yet again, we'll do one in one color and one in another color, and hopefully get some nice sentiment there to put on the front of a card. I'm going to end up creating 2 cards from this, so I think this will be fun. And then some other backgrounds that I can use in other projects. And then I also ended up choosing a butterfly background that I'll go ahead and cut down into 2 panels to make 2 A2 size cards with. And then I also thought it'd be fun to see what the leftovers would look like with the white sheet, as well as what a gold sheet would look like. So I'll go ahead and cut these down and then get going here. So as the machine is warming up, we'll put our cutting board to the side, and we'll go ahead and get ready to measure out and cut our foil strips. I do have my brush for dusty, as Nancy says.
More urgently than ever. So go
Sorry about that. My TV is in the background, so I'm gonna turn that down. I always like to have something crafting in the back, music, the TV going, something. It just kind of helps make it a little bit more enjoyable, knowing that you can actually sit and look at your own favorite movie as well as listen to your music sometimes. Sometimes I'm in this crafting of mine and be dancing around and having a good time. I don't know about you other crafters out there, but I hope you do the same thing. Okay, so Okay, so put something away, hat out. So what we'll do is, I think we're done. So we'll go ahead and turn the machine off for now, because it does get hot, of course, for those of us who are going through our stages. And there is a bit, what I did want to point out just a little bit, that when your machine is new, that there is just a little bit of a smell, and I think that just has to do because you're turning it on and you're just using it. I did read and did hear that I believe the smell does go away with time, so just making you aware of when you get a new machine that may happen. But let's see, we'll see, stuff has had a chance to cool off, so let's see what this lovely reveal is going to be. So as we pull up, wow, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's the negative. Wow, just those bursts of colors. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's set that off to the side. Let's pick up our other one that we did. Let's see, let's peel it back. Wow, yet again, I have to admit, I am really excited of just working with Crafty Critta and just their beautiful foiling and how the toner sheets and how the two just work together. Just simply stunning. Wow, I'll be able to use that for a fun background on a card. Or, you know, if I get creative, maybe use it on a scrapbook page. It's like a little bit of a decoration in the background. But how fun. Let's put that off to the side. And then our last one. So let's see what this one looks like. So let me go ahead and pull this. Wow. Now, of course, I knew this was going to be my favorite because it has all my favorite colors in it. But wow. Simply just gorgeous. Wow. So let's go back through. So we have this one in the Summer Breeze. We have this one in the Galaxy Rainbow. Sorry, the color skips my mind, but out of one sheet, but looks a little bit different depending on the color that you're using toner foil with. That's those two. Then we have a butterfly. Oh, that's right. We have one more. Totally forgot. It got covered up in our stuff. Let's pull this out of our foil sheet. Let's just kind of sit that right there. So let's pull this one back. So as we pull this one back and reveal, wow, look at that. My favorite. I have to admit, I'm really liking that. That is just gorgeous. That's gonna be stunning. It did, the silver kind of looks like it did mess up, but maybe not, but it'll still work out. So yeah, just that one little flaw there with the butterfly. But still very stunning. And so same thing here. We started out with one sheet, but when you take two different ones, kind of get two different looks. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow, just gorgeous. Okay, so there's there. And then if we go back to our hello, we have one in one color and one in another. But boy, does that look gorgeous. Okay, so now, actually, I turned the machine off prematurely because I wanted to try to see what it looks like with the negative. So let me turn the machine back on. Let's put those off to the side. Let's go back to setting 3. Shouldn't take it too long to warm up. So we've got our Okay, so off camera, what I ended up doing was coming up with these two sweet cards. So if, just going back, this was the one that had the flaw on there. So what I did was, if you got some lovely flowers or, you know, any kind of stickers or embellishment, cover them up. I thought about putting some stones there, but when I looked, that didn't look right. So I figured because we have butterflies, I think just some nice simple flowers on it kind of made the difference. So that kind of made this stand out. And boy, does it work beautifully, because I think it just enhances that beautiful background even more. So I think anybody who gets this card is really just gonna love it, as just a simple hello and a simple note card. So that's one beautiful in the making. And the other one, I decided to use this background to keep it simple, because I know my husband has a few male friends that sometimes he just kind of wants to give, you know, just a note, or if we have to, like, give a card or something on some special occasion. So this one will be nice to keep on hand just for as a mail card. So I simply just put the white toner foil with the foil on a simple black matte background. I did the same thing with the sentiment, just cut it out, put it on a matte background, and it made a nice A2 size card. So there's that one. And I'm sorry, I forgot to give you the details of this one. Same thing. I like a little bit of a black trim around my card sometimes, which black is to me classy sometimes, and other colors as well, but it just all depends. Did the same thing for the sentiment, popped it up on some foam squares or just some foam tape in the back, and there we go. So, two beauties in the making. And so thank you for joining me. Oh, I also want to remind you again, there will be still time to enter into, for Crafty Critta, the best mate toner foiling machine. You can easily find it if you're part of the group on Facebook. They had a nice little like entry there that you could go and enter in to try to win the machine. I believe the machine will work in the US, but I'm not sure. That's something you may want to reach out to them with, because they do have, because they're based out of Australia, so they do have it where you can get like plugs if you order through Amazon, and that should make the machine work in the States, but I'm not an expert, so don't quote me. But if you're still interested, please go and enter in to get and win the machine. Otherwise, Nat, I hope you'll join me next time, yet again, our two sweet cards, and thank you. Bye.